What's going on, Mayhem Mafia? Welcome back to the Swamp Deck. I'm your favorite BOP agent. That's right, it's Sarge Mayhem. Last week we talked about the Tandem Cross 1022 pistol build. Had a lot of questions. It looks great, but is it accurate? Today we're going to find out. Go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. Alright guys, so we're back. So we tested a few different rounds. We tested the Suppressor 22 LR 970 feet per second. The Subsonic 22 LR 1050 feet per second. Both of those are hollow points, by the way. And then we tested my favorite of them all, the Standard Velocity at 1070. This one is a round nose. It is not a hollow point, but we tested all three of them in a couple different ways. We tested it off of the Gideon Judge XL optic, just a regular red dot at about 30 yards, and then we threw on Tactical Turkey's Swamp Fox Tomahawk, and yeah, ran it again just to see, just, you know, a little bit more magnification. But enough talk. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful range footage. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're out here in the barn. We're going to be shooting that way. We're using the Tandem Cross build, the pistol build. I'm going to keep it as small as I possibly can. Obviously, you can extend it. No big deal. The main thing that I was talking about is we're going to test different rounds. On the paper, I only wrote down two different velocities, but I found a third, so we're going to run that too. So let's go ahead and talk about what ammo we're going to run. I'm going to show you the target, and I'm going to go put it up. So the highest velocity that we're running today, because we're trying to still keep that subsonic, and we are at 30 yards. That's the first one at 1070 feet per second. This is one of my favorites. I love shooting this. Very cheap. Get it from Brownells. Use that code BOP10. Save yourself some money. Yeah, that code. Save yourself some money. The next one underneath is actually this guy at 1050. We've been testing this one with water, seeing the expansion of it. So we'll have to do another video on that. And the last one is that guy. All right. Now, I apologize for the fan in the background, but I don't know if you guys know, I'm from Florida, and it's hot as shit, especially in this barn. So I got that fan blowing from behind me that way. Let's go ahead and look at our target. Here is our target. You can see right here, pretty sure. Yeah, that's the 1070. This is the 970, and I'll shoot the 1050 on this one, even though I didn't mark it because I didn't realize I had it until I found it. So let's go ahead and staple this up and get on to shooting and seeing which one this gun likes best and what's the accuracy. So let's go ahead and staple this up. So I went and put it up. We're gonna start, where's my mark, with that 1070. Like I said in my last video, that's what I like about this. I got 1070 here, 970 here, so I can just swap it without having to grab a bunch of other shit. And then on this one, I have the 1050 because of the mark. So let's go ahead and see. Also, I'm running the BOG tripod from Brownells. Again, use that code. Save yourself some money. Let's make sure that the area is clear before we just start blasting away. Even though this is my yard, people are stupid. So I'm gonna go check real quick. So check the range, everything looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and start jumping into this. I did get another battery for this Gideon, so it's back on. All right, go ahead and chamber that up. That is one thing I don't like about this optic is the MOA of that dot is so big. It's basically covering up that entire target, but we're gonna only shoot 5. All right, any inaccuracies, probably me. We'll see on the spread. Obviously, if it's all over the place, it ain't that. I'm not that bad of a shooter, damn it. I mean, I'm pretty good, but I'm not great. All right, now for the 970, but we got to get that old one out, new one in. Okay. Get rid of that one. Kick that out. Now we're going to the 1050, and then we'll check our targets. I'll take you with me. There we go. Good, awesome. Here we go. Okay. Did our shots. Kick that one out. There we go. Let's go check our target. All right, so we're walking down. Checking our target here. Let's see. Ugh. All right. So it looks like the 1070 did the best. Right there. I'm sorry. Right there. You can see this spread a little bit more. This spread a little bit more. This is 1050, 970, 1070. Let's give them 5 more each and see. Maybe I just suck ass, which is most likely. Let's try it again. Starting with the 1070. Here we go. Okay. Good to go. Let's swap it. See, I love that. I love that. 970. Okay. And then 1050. Oh, these mags are awesome. 1050, last one. Okay. Let's go look at these. All right, going back down. So far we got a total of 10 shots of each round on each target. Let's see which one is the best group. You tell me. Let's look. Which one do you think is the best group? 1070? 1070, 970, 1050. Now, like I said, to me, I've always liked the 1070 out of my longer barrels, 16-inch. My Ruger Precision Rimfire is an 18-inch. This is a 10-inch. Seems to still be doing good, but this is all looking at it. We're going to go back inside, get the caliber, and we're going to see what the actual spacing is for each of these. So let's go ahead and let's head back inside. Let's do some measuring. Back to the swamp deck. All right, guys, so before we do 100% measurement and stuff like that, I just want to show you so that we're transparent here. These were the targets that we were shooting, right? Cool. We're going to go to the 3 bottom ones because we're going to show from a red dot to a LPBO. Is there really any difference, or is it still going to be spread like that? Is it me with that big ass MOA dot, or is it the round? We're going to find out. Let's go staple this up, find out what's going on. All right, so we're going to go in the same order that we did last time. 1070's up first. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay. Good. Okay. All the way. Okay. Switch that 970. Again, man, I love these mags for this. I love it. Let's go. Okay. Now, for that 1070, or I'm sorry, 1050. This is the 1050. I apologize. All right. Got them all. Let's go check. All right. So we got our shots. Obviously, they're going to be a little tighter. I have some magnification with the LPVO. That's a Swamp Fox, by the way. Go ahead and get yours. Brownells. Use this code. Right here. Use that code. Same code. Same code. It's okay. Let's go ahead and take a peek at this. Boop. Which one do you think was most accurate? Yes, that is 5 shots. Right? Sorry. Shit. I suck at this. That is 5 shots. 5 shots. 5 shots. Which one do you think is most accurate? Let's go do the caliber and run the numbers. Cool. Zeros. Awesome. So let's go ahead and let's start measuring. This is the red dot versus the LPVO. Let's go ahead and start measuring here. Okay, so center to center. Okay, that's showing 1.67, maybe a little less. There we go. 1.62. 1.62. Let's go to this one, which is obviously going to be a little bit bigger. Okay, center and center. Okay, this one's 1.89, but we'll just double check this way. Yeah, so still gonna be right around there. That's the furthest point. And for our last one, actually almost exactly the same. 1.89. And I think, nope. Here we go. Center to center, furthest spread, 1962. So 1.962. All right, so that is our red dot. Now, let's look at the LPVO. Okay, it's saying 0.503. So I'm just going to write that here, 0.503. Okay, cool. And we're just going to double check. Yeah, that's going to be it for this. So 0.503 LPVO. This is definitely going to be our best spread. Or most spread. 1.403. And then if we come over here, so if we come over here, basically center is 0.993. Just making sure that that's our furthest distance. It is. So 0.993. Okay, so even with the 970 feet per second, it's almost the same as from the LPVO as the 1070 with a red dot. This one's actually not bad. It went down almost an entire inch. This one is not much better, like, regardless of which one we use. This obviously got a lot better by cutting it in a third. So I'm going to go ahead and say that, like I tell you guys, that round for the cost, that 1070, which is going to be this guy right here, it's a very good round. On the Ruger Precision, the 16-inch Rugers that I built, and on this pistol build, this is still my go-to, it seems like. And you can get it from Brownells. You know the code. Let's get back to the video. Alright, so as you guys saw in the end, this still comes out on top. That 1070 still comes out on top. Rather if it's a 10-inch barrel like on this pistol build from Tandem Cross, or my Ruger Precision Rimfire, that's an 18-inch barrel, or my other 1022s that are only 16-inch barrels. It really doesn't matter. They all performed much better when I was running that standard velocity. So, like I said in the video, go to Brownells, get all your gats, glass, and brass, save some money, use that code that I told you, and we will see you guys next week. If you have any more questions or anything that you want me to test with this gun, just go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Thank you all for following, and we'll see you next week. I'm out.